Alright, so in the Dark Elf movement phase, here's what's happened. Hydra declared a charge to the chariot, ended up reaching it, so he got a good charge there. Both thrower here passed a terror check, so we're going to go ahead and end up shooting that giant, hopefully getting rid of it. Over here, my BSB charges the chariot. Now we're going to take care of it, hopefully once and for all. My shades move out here to do some shooting at these guys out here. Low 4 moves over there too. We're going to see if we can magic them down. Crossbowmen over here are going to try and do some long range shots at them at the unit over there, and that's it. Alright, so Dark Elf magic phase, here's what happens. Low 4, only being the only wizard on the battlefield, starts pumping out spells. Chill Wind, Doom Bolt did okay. She miscast. Thankfully though, she didn't suffer anything. Blade Wind and Soul Stealer really didn't do any damage, so right now magic phase, nothing really special happens. So I couldn't hurt that unit. Now we're going down to shooting phase. Alright, so in the Dark Elf magic shooting phase, here's what happened. Start with the bolt over here. 2 or more. You can see the giant's still alive, still has the 3 wounds left because I failed the 2 or more hit. Over here, Shades, double tap, did not do any wounds. Crossbowmen, thankfully, single tap, hit the guys, did 3 wounds, so we're okay right now. We did a couple of wounds to the guys, so now we're going to the combat phase and hopefully ending this thing. Okay, so in Dark Elf combat phase, here's what happens. Starting over here. Hydra, hitting the chariot. Chariot only had 1 left, now it's dead. So now Hydra overran over here. Jumping over here to the Blackguards with BSB. BSB did his job, hitting the chariot, killing it. Now overrunning over here. Blackguard sitting there because they didn't do nothing. Alright, Orc and Goblin movement phase. Right here, I decided to just call Wog since it's the very last turn. And so that moved Red Scar a couple inches forward. Then I decided to charge the Shades. However, they chose to flee, as you can see from here. However, he's no longer close to the table edge, so that's at least good. If we jump back here, the giant is going to get a free meal when he eats up the bolt thrower. However, the Spider Riders failed their rally check, so they fled 9 more inches towards the table edge. On to back. Orc and Goblin combat phase. The only combat I had was just the giant versus the bolt thrower. Obviously that was just no challenge, so that's the end of this game. As you can clearly see, we've been pounding each other pretty well. Both our generals are alive, miraculously, but as you can see, it's just pretty much carnage. And ironically enough, both of our terror causes end up face to face right at the very end. So I shake hands with my Dark Elf opponent, who's also the camera guy. And so let's see the MVP. Alright, so the battle's over. Our result is Dark Elves winning with a solid victory. Alright, getting over 800 points. So that was a good fight, really good fight. A lot of things happened. Magic went were going good and bad, shooting and all that. And Dark Elves MVP of the game is the Hydra, yes, performing the greatest feats of all, eating a unit, wizard, giant, and a chariot. Alright guys, a solid loss for the Orcs and Goblins. That's right, we'll get them next time. The combat was very, very good. I pulled off a dual Wog combo in turn 2, so that really brought the heat on for the Dark Elf player. And however, the dice were a little bit against me. Couldn't get some spells off, shooting wasn't in my favor, but that's alright because our MVP of the Orcs and Goblins is the Board Chariot. Single-handedly and on its last wound, it took out an entire unit of executioners, an entire unit of crossbowmen. It stood bombardment after bombardment of shooting and magic, and it did not die. It took an entire Hydra to try and kill this guy. Orcs and Goblin MVP.